So, the business, Bootcamp Media, how does a youth from Borsal Heath or from the hood break out and achieve the great successes that Jamil Shabir has achieved? I mean, I would consider you as possibly an influencer within the city of Birmingham now, particularly within the business community. You work with various charities, you work with various organizations. I feel, particularly in the past 18 months, 2 years, you say you've been in business for 8 years, but in the past 2 years particularly, where I've witnessed your growth, many people aspire to you, many people look up to you, many people would like to take lesson from you. How does the youth from Borsal Heath get to that status?
Lots of hard work, dedication, being single-minded, understanding that you need to have a dream. And it doesn't mean that you start off with a dream, by the way, as well. It's just coming to a realization that you need to do something for yourself. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing, which is digital.
What was that tipping point where you realized that you had to do something for yourself? Because growing up in the day, there were so many opportunities, maybe not the correct opportunities for us, but there were so many opportunities. What prevented you from taking the wrong path and going down this path? What was the inspiration?
Abid, honestly, I'll say to you right now, it's our elders, our family. I was very blessed from a young age to have uncles and aunts, a father that really sort of steered us in the right direction as well. They wanted to give us the opportunities they didn't have when they came to this country. They made sure that I at least, and my siblings and my cousins in fact, all became very productive members of society and not ones that they would give up on, basically, as well. And I've seen too often, you know, where kids sort of throw the towel in too early and too quickly as well. So I think our elders are the ones who've sort of really given me the kick up the backside is probably the best word to use, you know, but lovingly, you know, honestly, the lessons I learnt from them, my uncles, my taya, my dad, you know, they always instilled a very sort of solid foundation for work.
And there's a common theme here. I mean, last week we had Uncle Nazir Dewan in the studios, and he was again speaking about the same thing, about family values, and from the older generation passing the values down to the younger generation, and the younger generation embracing them and adopting them, and he spoke about his son being about how proud he was of his son. Would you say that was?
Yeah, I mean, I've always strived to make my family proud of me. I've always wanted that above all else. You know, I walk into my mother's home with pride. I walk into my uncle's homes with pride, because I know that they look at me and think, you know, well done, Putter, you know.
Okay.
And yeah, it makes me feel very happy about that.